champion of the world, Olerksandr!
With his punch output. Wow!
I'm a king that will fight to the death.
Olerksandr Usyk, a boxer at the peak of his boxing career.
So Usyk begins to get a little bit freer with his punch.
And Deontayy Wilder, a notorious boxer frantically looking for a way back to the top. The Ukrainian, the cat, has everything in his hand. Will he lose everything to the American bronze bomber? Will this make a terrible match?
Defeated the inevitable. So as we wait, we get an opportunity every day.
Let's take a look at the video. But before we jump in, remember, like, subscribe, and tap the icon bell so you don't miss any updates from Boxing Insane. At this point, all Olerksandr Usyk wants is Fury's old rival, Deontayy Wilder. Usyk has set his sights on fighting Wilder next after being snubbed by Fury for an undisputed heavyweight clash. Usyk thinks the beginning of 2023 is appropriate for these two fighters to have a big battle.
I got a heart of a lion. I am the king, baby.
Why does Usyk want to fight Deontayy Wilder? Usyk explained he's interested in former heavyweight titleist Deontayy Wilder because it seems increasingly likely that his first choice, his countryman Fury, the WBC titleist, will be preoccupied with a fight with his fellow countryman Anthony Joshua.
Because the record would suggest your ability.
Usyk, who's currently back in his homeland of Ukraine, said he harbored no ill feelings for Fury. He also said he felt it was unsportsmanlike of Fury that he would rather go up against Joshua, the man Usyk just defeated, instead of competing against him for all the heavyweight belts. Another reason revealed by Usyk's team is that the Ukrainian boxer is not like Fury. Usyk looks for winners to fight, not to win over losers. That's why he's waiting for Wilder after his October 15th match. What is Deontayy Wilder's reaction? Wilder's also ready to take on any opponent, especially when he's looking for a chance to climb to the top again. The American admitted he's looking forward to performing in front of the world champion, but insisted that Usyk should have his pen and paper ready in an effort to gain the edge over him in the ring. The Bronze Bomber has not fought since being knocked out in the trilogy fight with the Gypsy King last October.
Deontayy Wilder, but Wilder really not landing very many punches, and that was an adequate step.
As it stands, Wilder's making his comeback October 15th against Robert Helenius. Should the American come through that challenge unscathed, a fight with Usyk could be on the cards for next year. Wilder will not pass up any opportunity while Usyk has everything Wilder wants. If Usyk loses, then he loses everything. So how would this battle explode? Let's put in the comparisons. Power and speed. For Deontayy Wilder, Wilder is the best natural athlete in the heavyweight division. Always in shape, physically strong. He's so athletic, twitchy, and explosive that any opponent would be afraid to face him. He has power in the right hand. He's successful in intimidating and physically overwhelming the overmatched bums and creaking 40-year-old men promoted as real contenders in the era. It's obvious when we watch Wilder, he prioritizes his power over everything. particularly for that right-hand cross. Let's see in the fight between Wilder and Ortiz.
That's the big shot, and he goes looking for Harrison straight away. The first punch he's landed.
Fight even deeper. That right hand from Wilder, and that was a beauty, is what hurt Eric Molina.
For Olerksandr Usyk, he has speed. As the old saying goes, speed kills. He also resurrects something we haven't seen since the salad days of Mike Tyson, a volume-punching heavyweight. Jonathan Banks, the noted trainer, says of Usyk he has a speed advantage. Most heavyweights are usually slower than cruiserweights.
Whatever you give him, he's not a fancy punch picker with straight.
He's not going to become a power puncher because he wasn't that at cruiserweight, so he's not going to be a one-punch knockout artist at heavyweight. But the asset he brings to the division, where it's going to make it more exciting and will allow him to continue to win, is his volume punching. Heavyweights don't punch in volume. However, it's afraid that Usyk lacks the power to hurt Wilder and has to box.
Usyk unleashed the left hand in the third round.
Fighting style, Olerksandr Usyk. His skills are undeniable. However, his fighting style is even more remarkable. Not only Usyk's fighting style, but also Usyk's practice and preparation are very special. He uses hard and weird exercises to train himself, and in a match he will flexibly use them as exclusive tactics and secret weapons. Instead, Usyk can box and is a great boxer. He beat a legendary fighter in heavyweight Anthony Joshua. Usyk has been described as a genius by promoter Eddie Hearn, and it's hard to disagree. For Wilder, his boxing style is often misunderstood as a brawler due to his impressive KO record. Wilder does use elements of an intelligent, sharp-shooting boxer-puncher style. Nevertheless, due to his over-reliance on his power, his lack of technical ability would have slugged his boxing style.
His head down and throws some punches in upward direction. Oh, on the way down.
Luckily, the energy he creates when throwing these punches is devastating, especially by him following through with the punches with his footwork. He's able to generate lots of power. Look at this footwork against Dominique Breazeale. Weakness. Any fighter has a weakness. Wilder and Usyk both do. But Wilder, he pretty much breaks all the conventional rules for boxing. He often drops his hands, puts too much weight on his front foot when throwing a punch, and this sloppiness can cause him to wildly miss a punch, or even throw himself so far out of balance he slipped and fallen. And that proof is in the match between the American and Gypsy King.
Okay, hands free, hands free.
Gypsy King looking to capitalize.
Fury.
Right hand down. Wilder is exhausted. Fury down.
And you'll see the majority of Wilder's punches because of his bravery. He seldom takes steps to disguise his intentions. He can also forget about setting traps for his opponent to walk in on. Such a technique is severely frowned on in boxing, and there's opportunities for Robert Helenius to play his strengths and take Wilder down.
Twice before and come back to win fights.
For Usyk, he's only 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. Actually, he's smaller compared to most other heavyweights, and this will hinder him from reaching and delivering accurate punches. One more thing to note is that 13 of Usyk's 17 wins at cruiserweight were considered boring, and at 34 years old, he's only had 18 pro fights. They are two very different games, and I'm not sure Usyk can do what he has to do to stop Wilder. So who do you think the winner will be between Olerksandr Usyk and Deontayy Wilder? Which round will it end? Leave your comments below and let us know. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and tap that bell icon so you don't miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.